Welcome to Small Business Saturday. I'm so excited to announce this is the launch of our Point Loma Week. Woo! And with that, we're starting off with Small Business Saturday as usual, and I'm here with Laura and Kaitlynn from the Chainmaskers, who is such an amazing and creative product that was made in response to the COVID pandemic. And I can't wait for them to share their story with you and share what they do and talk about Point Loma. So thank you guys for joining us.
Yay, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So why don't you take some time to tell everyone a little bit about yourself and how you got started with the Chainmaskers?
Do you want to go?
Yeah. So we both are entertainment travel agents. So we work in the travel industry, and obviously the COVID pandemic hit us fast and hard. So we found ourselves on furlough, and we were just kind of like, what do we do while we wait for our industry to come back and wait for people to start traveling again? And just kind of, being nervous about what the future holds. And as we were kind of integrating into the new normal life and wearing our mask and getting used to wearing a mask, we kind of found ourselves just like, running errands in the car and getting out and forgetting to put your mask on because you left it in the car, you left it in your purse or in your pocket,
or dropping it on the floor when you're running errands, which is the worst because then you're not done and you have to pick it up and put it back on and it's dirty.
So we decided to come up with a little chain to hold your masker on your neck as you're, running around and, taking your mask on and off. And we made them just for ourselves because we needed them. We just felt that we needed them to, have our mask on us at all times. And a couple friends and family members started wanting them. And we thought, let's just try to sell them and see what happens. And the community has been supportive.
Very supportive.
Our friends have been supportive.
Our families.
And we created our Instagram and we've been selling them all over the country. We've sold some in Canada. We've sent some to the UK.
Yep.
So it's been really great. And it's a fun little thing. They make great gifts. And we've also made masks as well. And most of them are reversible. So that's fun. So that's us. That's the Chainmaskers.
We're the Chainmaskers.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I didn't know you were that. Oh my gosh, you are just huge. You're international.
Well, we just happen to, because of our jobs, we happen to know people all over the world from our job. And so we have some really supportive friends in other countries that have seen it. And so they've ordered from us and we've shipped it to them, which has been really nice. So we feel like we do have a bit of a global presence, but it feels right for who we are.
Yeah, totally.
That's amazing. Well, I'm so impressed and happy for you guys. That's kind of the story that just gives people hope for so many people in those industries who either had to leave their jobs or on furlough like you guys. I think it's so inspiring that you're able to solve this problem. And honestly, I'm pretty sure everyone can identify to one of those examples for just with our masks, because I don't think masks are going away anytime soon.
No, we don't either. We think they're going to be here in our lives for quite a while. So,
and we think that even after, the pandemic of sorts ends, it will also just be more widely appropriate to wear masks when you travel, if you're sick, just out of a sign of respect for other people. So I think even when people are not wearing it due to the pandemic, they'll probably still integrate it into their lives to some extent. It won't be everywhere they go like we wear them now, but it will be something a little bit more situational. And so we feel like there will be a need for these even past kind of the pandemic. And also we have turned them into glasses chains so they can be multifunctional. So there's different things that you can use them for, clip them and they're like a necklace. So it's, not just for the masks.
I love that. And speaking of international, even in Asia right now, it's before COVID, mask wearing was becoming a regular thing. So that's, you could
always.
totally
Yeah,
take
they've
advantage of
always
that.
worn them there. So I think everyone else will be following that model of life moving forward.
I personally want to wear it when I travel all the time now. It just feels like airports and airplanes are a dirty place
They
with
are.
lots of germs, and it's a perfect way to avoid getting, just even the common cold when you're traveling, which so often happens when you're in an airport and you're around so many people. So I know for me personally, it will be something that I'm probably wearing in,
in the future, for sure.
Wow. Well, can I ask, so you guys were both in travel, so kind of how did you kind of figure out how to like design? It's like basically kind of like a jewelry or accessory. How did you figure out like how to get the supplies and kind of create something that fit masks, or kind of how was that process in developing, like even if it's just for you guys, like how did you decide, okay, I need to get certain chains or beads or clips and stuff like that?
It was honestly a trial and error process. We have done a lot of shopping, and there's been a lot of things that we tried that did not work. Different materials, beads, strings, and other things. We're learning, some jump rings are stronger than the other and not. And so it has just been a full-on trial and error. And I think we're both naturally pretty creative and pretty stylish. And so picking out materials has been kind of come natural, I want to say. And the creative process too. We're both, we'll just sit down, kind of in the evening time is when we really like to bead. We call it, it's our beading time. And the two of us will sit at the table or on the couch and have all of our stuff out, and we just start creating. There's no real rhyme or reason or plan. And we've really come up with some really great ideas along the way. And now we love theming things, the matching mask to the chain, or holiday. We had the whole holiday collection. And so it's kind of just been a natural
progression. And we've done some, different causes that we've donated to, like we have a breast cancer mask and chain. We did a Black Lives Matter one, so it's kind of fun to integrate different causes as well. So
and also
custom ones. Yep.
So many people order custom, sports, schools, sororities, the jobs, the workplace, all kinds of things. People love having something customized. And honestly, so do I. That's
something with your name, or,
just whatever,
anything,
really.
Your favorite color, So we've definitely, we've been creative, and other people have, had creative ideas that they've wanted us to make for them.
Totally. They've given us an idea, this is the basic idea we're going for, and then we take it and we run with it and turn it into something really great. So
love that. And I think that's so cool that you guys can do the custom necklaces too, and always big supporter of charity for having products and doing stuff like that. So that's really amazing, and it's so inspirational, and I'm just so happy you guys have found something you're so passionate about, because I could tell the way you talk. It makes you happy, and you get to be creative and make things that serve other people.
Yeah, totally.
It's fixing a problem, holding your mask up at all times.
But also, I just think in the beginning, we created it for that purpose, and now it has kind of turned into a fashion statement as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it has.
You're like, what mask? What
outfit am I wearing? What matches?
Totally. And we have so many customers who, I am not joking, have ordered upwards of 10 or more for themselves, and also for gifts, but for themselves, because they too are catching on to the idea that it's a fashion accessory at this point. It's something you wear to match your outfit, and also it's functional fashion. That's what we like to call it.
Love that. The best kind of fashion.
Yeah,
totally.
I think. Wow. Well, that's so wonderful. So how, for anyone out there who wants to order from you or buy from you, what's the best way to connect with the Chainmaskers?
We have an Instagram. It's at the Chainmaskers, and we also have an email, which is the chainmaskers@outlook.com. And we're working on our website and Etsy shop. So we will announce all of that on our Instagram once it's fully up and running. But right now, if people
In the
want to,
process,
yeah, and if people want to just DM us or email us, and we'll follow up, and we can start, figuring out what they want and fulfill their order that way.
Yeah, usually Instagram's the easiest way to see what we have, because we usually try to post every day, if not every other day, different styles and different options, and everything's saved on the highlights. So that's a good way to be able to see what we have until we have our website going, essentially. But they can also email us too, for sure.
Perfect. And I will have all of your information listed in the caption below. And then just, we don't get too many duos here on Small Business Saturday. I thought it'd be fun to share kind of how do you guys know each other? And how you guys met?
Yeah, we met at our previous company that we used to work for. It's a travel agency
in LA.
Yeah, and we met
2000.
What year was that?
15? 2015. Yeah. So it's been 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2021.
Yeah, right. I was like doing the math on that. I'm like, wait,
Time
flies. So it's been about 6 years. We met there. We became fast friends, and then we both moved from that old company to the new company that we work for currently, and moved to San Diego that way. So.
Perfect. Well, I think that is a perfect segue into talking about San Diego and Point Loma and kind of with that. So you moved here for the job, and since it is Point Loma week, I'd love to kind of know what you guys do like to do there, and how you think it's special and different compared to other parts of San Diego.
Yeah, I mean, I think Point Loma is just a cool kind of laid back sort of seaside town. It's not as fancy and bougie as La Jolla or like Del Mar. It just has a lot of, character. Obviously, OB is OB, and that's considered part of Point Loma, which, is its own pocket of fun. And yeah, we like Point Loma. It's a cool spot. I grew up in San Diego, so I have a lot of like fond memories going down to Shelter Island and Harbor Island with my family and having picnics down there. And when you turn 21 and you go to Valley High and like drink the Mai Tai and basically die, lots of fun.
It just recently opened. I'm like so ready.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, we gotta go. Yeah,
I'm new to San Diego as of about a year. I've been living here, and so there's still so many places I haven't gotten to go because of the pandemic. And she took me to Point Loma a while back and walked me around Shelter Island and told me about this place with the Mai Tais, but it was closed. So now that it's open.
Yeah. So we just think it's a fun, it's always like, oh, where would you want to live if you had a lot of money? I've always said I would love to live in Point Loma in one of those big houses
on the hill.
View on the hill. Yeah.
I was just going to say that living there is like ultimate goals.
Yeah.
On one of the houses that has the view of the whole city plus the ocean. It cannot be beat. I don't think there's another view in San Diego like it.
That's like that.
No, it's very.
Yeah, I think it's perfect because you have the ocean and then the bay and then downtown. It's like, like you said, it's everything.
It's everything, and it's
in one shot.
And the sun sets over there. Oh, it's just
so pretty.
Well, one of my you'll see in my little neighborhood card, if you knew or not, Point Loma was the first stop for a European explorer. So it's like basically the first time Europeans set foot in America was at Point Loma.
Yeah, that was one of our historical facts that we wrote down for your question. Yep.
I had no idea, but now I know. That's so fascinating.
It's like where California began.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing.
I think we read the same article.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. No. Okay, so if you had a friend or a family member coming into town, like where are the top places you would take them in Point Loma? Like where to understand like what it is?
Point Loma seafood.
Yeah, Point Loma seafood for sure to eat.
Yes.
Like
That's a restaurant or a market?
Yes.
Or,
yeah,
okay.
it's like it's
it's a market.
it's like a fish market that you can go buy like fresh fish that was like literally caught like an
That
hour
day,
ago type of thing. And they have a menu, and their fish sandwich is like unreal. It's like it's like the best kept secret for sure.
Ooh.
But all
Girl
their
after my
they
own
have
heart.
sushi. They have sushi too, fresh
calamari, like
everything.
Clam chowder, everything. It's all fresh. It's all made there. So that's always somewhere that I tell people to go, or I bring them there. In Point Loma, obviously, if they want to do something historical or whatever, there's the National Monument and the cemetery and all that kind of, historical stuff, the lighthouse. And I always bring people down to OB. Like that's, if I have visitors from out of town, that's my number one place that I like to bring people.
That's like your number one place.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Yeah.
Also, Shelter Island is cool.
Yeah.
Walking around there, it's nice. You can see all the boats and you can see the city, and I think it's cool there too.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I'll add, I haven't been since I was a kid, but at the Bali High, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, they have the Tiki Festival.
I've never been to that.
I would definitely recommend it. I went a couple times in high school, and like I wasn't able to drink. I wasn't drinking then, but
yeah.
Oh, fun! It's like
is it like during a certain month or?
God, I don't even know. It's been so long. I know it used to happen every year, and if anyone is listening who knows more than me, I'm so sorry if I've totally botched this. But I think it started when kind of after Vietnam, all of the soldiers came back to San Diego, and they kind of missed like island life, and they started like the Tiki Festival. So people go, and it's just like super Hawaiian. And people come from like all around the country to go to it, and they dress all like retro and have like their hair done, and then it's just, like, drinking and dancing, and it's like it's like a really cool mix of like tropical, like mid-century sort of thing. And I just remember it was like I was so amazed.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
Yeah,
we love a themed event. That's like our thing.
Yes. But yeah, that's something like I remember going to when I was younger, and I just really hope they bring it back. So fingers crossed.
I know,
fingers
post-COVID.
Crossed. We'll see what comes back.
Maybe 2022. It seems like a lot of the events that anybody enjoys will be back in 2022.
Yeah.
Feels far off, but it'll be here quick.
It'll go fast.
Totally.
Do you have any tropical masks and chains?
We actually did. We don't have them now, but because we sent them to a client. But we did have somebody going to Hawaii for Christmas, and there was a custom order of custom tropical vibes masks and matching chains.
They were so
cute.
The Monstera or like a hibiscus or something.
It was so cute.
They had they were like black, and they had like coconuts
on the front. The inside of the mask was black, and the outside was kind of turquoise, and had coconuts, palm trees, all kinds of different fruit and flowers, and it was so cute. And a matching seed bead we called it the tropical
it had like all different colors, and it matched the mask. It was really cute. I wanted one for myself. It was really cute.
Well, yeah, I might have to talk to you about that a little later. But thank you so much for coming on. Is there anything else you want to tell the masses before we hop on off? Like, really appreciate it, and I think your business is amazing and so creative and functional, and I'm just so happy and impressed with you guys, and I really wish you the most success moving forward too.
Thank you so much. We want to see the same to you. Thanks for having us.
Your candles smell so good. We have Coronado and La Jolla, so we're excited to smell what Point Loma smells like.
Yeah, did you say what it smells like?
Oh, I can. So Point Loma is, I just wanted it to epitomize like the ocean in the beach, because that's
That feels right.
like literally what Point Loma is. So it's a mix of kind of notes of like sea salt and orchids, and this really cool scent I found that's called like the Black Sea, which is just like kind of that like deep ocean not flavor. I call my
smell.
I call my scent flavors all the time.
Yeah.
But hopefully, when you guys all get a chance to smell it, that's something that it brings up to you memories of the sea.
Yes, we love that. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for
so
having
grateful.
us.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Good luck with Point Loma Week.
Yeah, good luck with Point Loma Week.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Happy Point Loma Week, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.